goodness.
Alright folks, how's it going? The name's Defi and welcome to Thea 2 The Shattering. Right, so yeah, brand new story, brand new game, brand new experience, because let me tell you something, this is going to be a blind playthrough. I know very little about this game, so let me just get all the waffle and the talk over done with first. So, with this game, a couple of months ago, I had a flashback to a playthrough of this game that I remember back in 2017. I believe the game was released in 2016, so it was about 6 years ago. I remember watching it, and I just always wanted to play it, like, when I watched it. But, like, again, I just remembered it a few months ago and just had a major itch to play it, so I thought, why not? The fact is, it's going to be blind. I know nothing about it, like I mentioned, so this should be really fun. From the screenshots and a little bit of gameplay I saw, and I'm talking like a 30-second gameplay, it kind of, the best way to describe it is, it's kind of like a mixture between Darkest Dungeon, Battle Brothers, and Civilization. It's classed as an RPG with X4 elements, so that's pretty cool. This game, this particular version of the game, my version of the game, comes with DLC. One of the DLCs is called Wrath of the Sea. You can see it on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, it just came in a big bundle, and I didn't have any options to uninstall it or anything. So my usual progressive season thing I got going on with some games is not going to apply to this one. This might just be a one and done, or we could do another playthrough another time. So yeah, so pretty much this should be a lot of fun. So we're going to take our time. We're going to digest everything. I do believe this is based on Slavic mythology. I love mythology, by the way, so this is going to be a major treat on me, because I do not know anything about Slavic mythology, so this would be fun to learn. And can we just address the elephant in the room? What a fucking beautiful title screen.
It's beautiful!
Like, honestly though, this is amazing. If this is the artwork that awaits me, oh my god, this could be brilliant. Right, so anyway, enough talking. Let's get playing. So, ladies and gentlemen, please pull up a chair, get yourself comfortable, and let's play some Thea 2. Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, single player. What we got? Tutorials. Yep, let's do 3 tutorials. Do you know what? Yeah, I think we're better off doing the tutorial, aren't we? Okay, so yeah, so basically we have events very similar to the events in Battletech. So let's do my good old voice acting, shall we? Yeah, Nick, come over here, lad. You hear your grandmother's voice coming from the kitchen, from the house, sorry. Bring me a jar of pickles, dear. They're in the cellar. Just watch out for them pesky rats. They'll get pretty big this time of year. You grab your sword for a mousetrap would probably be more appropriate. Tell your nan you'll go straight ahead, head to the cell and prepare to face the rats. Okay. Just as Nan warned you, there are rats here. You hesitate and hear the trusted voice of your friend Theodore. You're about to start a challenge, lad. What's the challenge, you ask me? Well, a challenge is a way of resolving conflicts or problems in this world. Sometimes it will be a conflict between your group and an enemy group. Other times, it will be an attempt to solve a puzzle or simply a test of strength. Challenges take the form of a card game. As for the gods themselves, we're playing for our fate, you see. A card game? Like a regular blackjack? What? A BJ1? 2 AC2s, 4 medium lasers? Listen, I don't give a damn. I will make Battletech references if I have to. I missed that fucking game already. Leave me be. Oh, Christ. What the fuck is this? Okay. An episode guide? I do like the artwork. I love the artwork. Now for that sort, lad. Your cards you play represent you, with all your strengths, weaknesses, and abilities. That's all you got there. You can use it against the rats, and you will gain the skill in the card game because of it. Phew. You thought for a minute that you could get hurt from this challenge business? Sure you can, lad. The wounds you get during a challenge are as real as that jar of pickles you're about to fetch. If you're not careful, you'll have to spend the next week at the healer's hut. Or your mind or spirit may suffer. Better be careful. If you see the symbol, that means an answer leads to a challenge. The number next to it between 1 and 10 indicates difficulty. You're never quite sure how and when Theo comes and goes, but here you are, standing in front of Grandma's cellar, ready for anything. Well, seems to be a difficulty of 1. Let's just read this. So, let me just move this out of the way. Sorry, folks. You encountered an event. Most events occur randomly at the end of the turn or when you're moving around the map. An event is triggered by a group located on land. Other groups within 6 tiles range join as well. This depends on your difficulty set. Click on the view group. Okay, so press that. Okay, so what's else? Under each part of the story, you will see one of more possible responses. Some responses are only visible if your group meets a certain condition, i.e. contains a specific character type. If you see any of these symbols, so physical characters, in a physical challenge against characters, you can both use skills from equipment you wear and innate. Any health wounds sustained during the challenge will persist after the challenge ends. Okay, mental, both from equipment, any sanity wounds sustained during the challenge, okay, we know that. Spiritual, any faith wounds, physical concept, you can only use innate skills, okay, sanity, right, okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, that's self-explanatory then. Okay, sorry, just give me a second while I check things. Yep, okay. Okay, so open the door and fight your way to the jar of pickles. Oh, okay. So we can auto-resolve. Okay, so we got rats. Okay, so 6 health, 6 sanity, 6 faith, I believe. Okay. A few details. Okay, so what's what? Okay, so let's go this one at a time. Maximum health. Okay, the character can have 1 health point is recovered each turn. Regeneration rate can be increased by camping or visiting a heal slot. Health below 30% poses a death risk. Okay. Max sanity. Regeneration of each sanity point consumes 2 morale, up to 20 of maximum sanity per turn. Sanity below 30 poses a risk to the group, leaving your. Oh, okay. Faith. 1 faith point is recovered each turn, but you can also perform a spiritual healing ritual. Faith below 30 causes gradual health loss. Interesting. So obviously that's the current level. That's a rat. Hulking rats have become the scourge of the awakened Thea. I believe it's Thea. I don't know if it's Thea or Thea, I'm just saying Thea, so if I mispronounce it, please correct me. Carrying disease and rabies, these vermin an unwelcome sight wherever they go. To make matters worse, rats are known associates of either witches or the servants of blood-sucking demons. Okay, morale, how well does the character feel? The level of approval, attitude towards everything around them. Morale replenishes sanity and directly depends on food variety. Each food type increases morale by 1 per turn. Okay. That's movement range, that's pretty simple. Wits define how quickly the character can act during a challenge. Okay, delay. Position and queue during a challenge's fight phase. Right. Perception affects gathering luck and health. Luck rituals, crafting. Okay. Destiny makes sense. Gathering determines the heat. Okay, so we've got crafting, ability to create items. Okay. Research, studying, rituals. Luck. Okay, self-explanatory. So we've got brute force, basic form and attack. Bite. Okay, let's have a look at our stats. Okay, so 29, 11, 15. Not too bad. Human warrior, proficient in physical challenges, strong and tough. 7 strength, 4 perception, 2 intelligence, 4 wisdom. That's 2 mysticism and destiny. Okay. We got brute force. We got toughness, makes us tougher. Passive effects. Okay. Parry. Yeah, that's just shielding. Interesting. Skills from equipment, weapon. 1.1 damage. 7. Okay, alright, I think we got it. Let's begin then. Okay, friendly turn. Right. Welcome to your first challenge. I'll just hide this again so you guys can see. Welcome to your first challenge. Let's teach you some basics so you know what's going on. This challenge screen consists of hand. These are your cards. Okay, so this is the hand. Battlefield, where you and your enemy place the cards you want to play. Alright, so here and here. Sequence bar shows the order of actions. Okay. Turn indicator states the current round. Okay, so obviously we've got our round, enemy. Right, okay. You and your enemy take turns to play your cards during preparation turns. Your turn, enemy turn. All actions are placed in a queue. Sequence bar shows the order and executed later in fight turns. Okay. Playing a card for the first time costs 1 action point. To play a card, pick on a card in your hand and select an action. Show me. Okay, so we do that. There's the actions, and straight up to there. Simple enough. When you spend APs, end your turn and your action will have a chance to perform their actions. Enemy. Okay, sorry. Each of you will have a total of 4 preparation turns and you'll get APs at the start of each turn. You can play the same character more than once. Each time you play the same character's AP cost increases by 1. You'll see a clone icon on each card that has been played more than once. Its color will be different if cloned units are different. Each action that targets one of the clones will have effects on them all. Okay, interesting. So, if you damage one, the damage will spread to the others. That's what I'm beginning with. That's what I'm thinking of. When the preparation turn ends, fight turns begin. Characters will exchange blows and perform actions according to the order of the sequence bar. Actions with lowest delay will be performed first. There is no winner after the first round, another round will start. The challenge will last until either you or your enemy lose all their characters. Jesus, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Sorry, let me just lower my mic volume a little bit. There we go. Okay, right, so we've got 1 EP to start with, so we click on the card. So we can either attack with a weapon or we can use... Right, well, let's stick in the middle then. So the enemy goes next. So he's playing 2 because 2 AP, right? So now we got 2 AP, so we can drop the card twice. No, because we already got 1 card down. The same one costs another 2. And then the next one will be free and vice versa. Okay. So enemy turn again, so they could drop another 1. So we haven't got enough, so it gets to the enemy turn. Now we have enough. And we could do this. So now it's the enemy turn. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, good bit of damage because of the clone. Okay, that's done. That's just a single card. Yeah, you can see the damage goes on. So we got a shield. So we have the shield health, our armor value, as well as the health value. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I wonder if we could have some interesting combinations with different cards. Something to think about. Alright, let's carry on. The rats are dead, and the pickles are yours at last. Proud of yourself, you bring the jar back to Grandma. Your ankle is bleeding, Yannick. Are you okay, Shas? You shrug and assure her that you're good. Grandma gives you that patronizing nan look. Better take a suit of armor next time, dear. One day you'll scratch your legs off. Anyway, be a dearie and go check what attracts those nasty critters to our cellar, eh? Your grandpa spilled some pear compote again. Green soup. Boil kelp and other vegetables. If you spice it enough, you can probably eat it. Alright, let's go back to the cellar. Oh god. Like a pineapple or something? You open the cellar door again. Prepare to clean the rat corpses away and be done with it. Then, when you sense movement, in a dark corner you notice a familiar shape. Although much bigger than usual. A pine cone? You look closer and notice there is a set of beady yellow eyes is looking you up and down, and a row of sharp teeth glares at you in a smile. Could this be a pine connect? Oh, here we go. You faintly recall some stories that you've heard about woodland spirits looking like pine cones. They are sure to know a bit of magic, but rarely bother humans outside the forest. What is this one doing here you can't tell, but it's your grandmother's cellar after all, and no pine cone will munch on her winter supplies. As you march confidently to kick the creature out, sword drawn, its eyes start glowing and a high-pitched shout hurts your ears. You tighten the grip in your sword, only to notice that it crumbles away to dust. What trick is this? You ask yourself, but no answer follows and the pikenet attacks you with its magic. I do know what the name of these guys are called. Bastard. I do know what they're called, but I can't think. Defend yourself. Okay. Yeah, I don't mean the enemy, but I mean like the actual thing that they're based off. Right, well let's have a look. Let's see what the spiritual challenge is all about. Oh, okay. Just the same as before. Yeah. Click your minimal to zoom onto a card if you want to see additional information. Okay, here we go. This challenge is much more difficult. Your warrior does not specialize in spiritual challenges. In a case where victory is not likely, it might be a good idea to run away. Click the forfeit challenge button to confirm your decision on the pop-up. Your warrior may suffer some damage and or the story will react to your action. But sometimes it's better to run than to live and fight and die. Kinda true actually. Very true. But yeah, if I can figure out what type of creature I'm on about, I'll stick it in the top left. I got the name on my fucking head. Sorry, not top left, top right. Right, well let's go here then. Yeah. Okay. You snap out the half-hypnotic state the pikenet has put you in and manage to rush out the cellar and lock the door behind you. You're onto your knight and scream a pikenet is attacking your house. Grandma raises a brow at you. Is? You mean you left it there? Oh, by Savrog's might. In my days we stoked fires with cones. You youngsters are so timid. Fine, I'll deal with it myself. After dinner, that is. I suppose you were a smart lad to escape instead of getting your bottom whacked. So we lost one bit of faith. Okay, that's fine then. Close. Okay, so that was the first. So that was the first tutorial. All right, let's do the second one now. Second tutorial. Right. Okay, sorry folks. I was just taking a quick drink. My throat was dry and it's warm today. So yeah, after the first tutorial, it's pretty solid up to now. I do like this. Thank you, brave adventurers. Grandma tries her best to say it in the deep and smooth voice as she can, but still sounds more like the big bad wolf. The princess is safe. Here is your map to the treasure. You squeak with joy and jump up vigorously, almost knocking over Granny's rocking chair. When you finally settle down, she continues. When the heroes look closer at the map, they realize that it's all mixed up. They will have to solve the puzzle to get to the treasure. She gives you one of her serious looks. But it's only a story, right? Now off to bed with you. Wait for Nan to leave and look at the map. Okay. You hear Theodore's voice again. Challenges can also be used to test your group's intellectual abilities, but unlike when you're faced a Rastus type, you will be challenged by a concept. Concept is a general term and covers all situations where you do not fight against characters. Climbing a cliff, spotting danger, solving a puzzle, or performing a ritual are all examples of a challenge versus concept. Concepts are represented by cards just as characters are, but in all concept challenges, only the natural abilities of your characters count. Any equipment they have is disregarded. Other rules remain the same. Each time you see a symbol with black cards inside like this one, it means it's a challenge against a concept. Okay, let's try this one. So we got Anya, and we got Camille. Alright, so a... Holy shit. Zizistzy? Zibo? Sezimia? Sezimia? And Koslov. Yeah, these are interesting names. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but there might be Hungarian area, that sort of place, I think, you know, around those countries, that sort of area of Eastern Europe. Possibly, I mean, it is Slavic mythology, so that kind of area. Okay, here we go then. Okay. Alright, we already read this, so let's get that off. This is a challenge versus concept. In challenges versus concept, you cannot use skills that come from equipped items. In other words, only your natural abilities count here. If your character does not have a suitable skill that can be used in a challenge they are in, they will be able to use a default attack, but it's not very effective. Losing or forfeiting a challenge against a concept may also have bad consequences, but it usually doesn't affect your character's hit points. By the way, during fight turns, you will see animation speed slider appear in a spot. It allows you to change how fast the fight and attack effects are played. Okay. Interesting, no? Okay then, yep, I just want to check the base cam as usual. So what do we have then? Single melee? Okay, so we'll do that then. Stick it in the middle. I realized we got 6 this time, not 5. Okay, so this guy obviously is better in terms of mental, I believe, but we also have this girl here as well. Forgot the names already. Okay, so we got another 2, so okay, we'll stick a 2 down. Stick over here. That's 3, so let's stick you here. Right, one more for the enemy. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, okay, so just -1 health. Not health, but you know, I forgot what the stat is. Okay, so it's because it's clones attacking the clones. Attacking the clones. Okay, so that's 1 down. So I'm about 2, so it's going to go again, I think. Okay, one more attack would probably do it. I'm talking about the magnifying glass in the top left. Okay, good, good. Alright, so it's our turn again. Okay, well let's just do the same before then. I mean, there's nothing much we can do in terms of strategy or anything. Okay, so it's dropping a clone of itself. Let's drop you over here this time. So we'll put 2 here and 2 here then. let's have a go then. Okay, so more damage on the clone, but we'll take out the brain this time. Good. It seems like the lad's doing 2, while the girl's doing 1. Very interesting. Okay, one more hit and it's done. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So we'll definitely have to work on, well, not work on, but we'll have to be careful of the cloning.
They're cloners. Damn good ones, too.
Maybe use as many lesser characters as possible to disperse the damage equally, if you know what I mean. You hear none left behind you. Well done, my little adventurers. There, in the middle of a meadow, you see a table full of goodies. Having said that, Granny produces a bowl of fruit and beetle jelly, your favourites. Now this time, it's off the bed for real. But as usual, there's only one answer they can expect. Alright, so we've got fruit. Get you 5 a day. Best season for gathering, spring and summer. Oh, okay, so seasons are a big thing. Alright, beetle jelly, yum. No, one more story, please. Nan takes a deep breath. She looks tired herself, but determined to keep her authority. Now listen to me, you rascals. If you want to hear another story, it'll be tomorrow. You want night demons or wolves to come snatch you up for being naughty? They look at you for each other. The threats of the nightmares, or worse, chill your bones. But winning with Nan would be so exciting. Story, story, story. Sure, let's do it. Okay, ooh, here we go. Something different this time. In this fight, your characters have some items at their disposal. Items come with different skills, and using them correctly will improve your chances of winning. Skills may have different usage rules that define what they can target, when their effects are triggered, or what kind of effect is applied at the time they are triggered. When deciding on which skill to use, hover over each icon to see how the skill works. For example, the wand held by Anya is a ranged weapon. You can only use it from the ranged row. Ranged weapons can target any enemy character, unless there is one standing in the melee row in front of its user, blocking their view. You are able to pick a target during fight turns, however, if Anya gets blocked by an enemy, this enemy must be targeted. Camille holds a scroll with the lullaby skill. Using it instantly increases delay of an enemy character on the battlefield, causing them to act later than what they would normally do. Unlike weapon attacks, instant skills apply their effect when you confirm the target. Okay. So let's have a look. So, obviously, we want to stick. Okay, so we've got the wand. Normal turn. Okay, so let's stick you in the back then. And got one more. So let's stick the lullaby here then, right? Yes. So we'll do the delay thing then. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So let's get Anya to do another weapon attack. We'll go here. And then we'll get... Okay, so we've got 3 now. And we're out of AP, so we'll have to end turn now. Yeah, just get to resolution. If you want to finish casting your cards as rounds get to resolution, your cards will... Yeah, because we're out of AP anyway. Okay, so that's 3. Oh, fuck. Alright. So let's go. So, yep, confirm. Alright, this should be alright. Nice. Jack, do it. 19 already. Oh, crap. Okay. Good. Target the kid. Sure. Doesn't make a difference. We're all getting targeted anyway. Sure. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's drop the kid again. Let's just go melee. We'll go here. We got one more as well. Sure, let's go. Let's go target. Let's go here. Drop one here, that's fine. Let's drop the kid. Let's go here. Let's go melee attack because we haven't really got a good angle in terms of line of sight. And we don't have enough, so let's end turn then. so that's 2. Yeah, we're losing quite a bit of HP, actually. Yeah, doesn't matter which one. Just attack. 2. Okay, next turn we got it. Brilliant, I think. That is if we don't fucking die again. Come on. What's first? Shit, come on. Oh, this is going to come down to the wire, this. Okay, so that's another 2. So this is going to be a 1, I think. Nope, that's it. Good night, Granny. Good night. Ah, Camille and Anya, okay. You really thought you had her, but she pulls the old Nan card, leans back in her chair and closes her eyes and snores. Quietly, you slide the book from her hands, hoping to find another story. As the moon shines through your window, you hear wolves howling in the distance, and the wind whistling in the yard. Alright, so Camille and Anya, I have to remember that. Okay, so Camille is the blonde, Anya is the auburn. Okay, the end. Okay, research material acquired, human craftsman. Okay, so that's tutorial number 2. Oh shit. Multiplayer. Oh, cool. Alright, let's do tutorial number 3 then. Okay, here we go. Drunk and jolly, you'll make your way home from a good game of dice. A heavy purse jingles at your belt. The sun is setting, but the air is still warm, so the long walk home doesn't bother you. The path leads through a small woodland, and as you were about to take the last turn towards home, some ruffians jump out from behind a bush. "Your money or your lives," shouts the smallest of them with a sorry. "Your money or your lives," shout the smallest of them with a squeaky voice. "Your dwarven pride is slightly wounded at this brazen display of ignorance. Deal them to beat it before they spoil your good day." They look at each other, and then back to you and your sack of coins. "We ain't scared of your kind, we'll take ya." They're either brave, stupid, or desperate. Fight! Okay, so we have Sarak, and we have Nofka. And we're up against Hannah, Natasha, Doublet, and Staliosic, Stalosic, I think. I am going to butcher these, I apologise in advance. Okay, here we go then. Challenge tutorial. Oh dear, the bandits don't stand a chance against the pure awesomeness of your dwarves. Let's use this fight as an opportunity to explain shielding, true, and splash damage. Shielding protects your character's hit points, and normally it's taken off first. It is replenished between challenges, but not between rounds. One of your dwarves is carrying a shield, which allows him to protect other ally by increasing the shielding. He also carries the hatchet, which deals an improved version of true damage. Not only will your dwarf deal full damage to hit points, but also deal the same amount of damage to the enemy shielding. Your other dwarf is equipped with a mallet. It's a slow but rather powerful weapon that does splash damage. It will damage enemies that stand next to your target's main target. Nice. Hover your mouse over a character on the battlefield to see their targets. If clones are standing next to each other, they will be affected by the splash and receive a lot more damage. Right. Try to take advantage of this fact when providing a splash damage skill, and be careful how you place your units if you suspect an enemy may have a splash damage weapon. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Right. So obviously you've got splash damage, right? Weapon attack. Okay, so that's regular damage. Okay, so that's a single. That's the T. Right, T splash is in the shape of a T. Interesting. Right, what about you? Okay, target. Okay, shields up. Right, let's... Last shot, weapon attack. I don't know what stars mean, but it's fine. Okay, let's drop you here. Okay, what are you gonna do? We got 2 AP. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, right. So you can make. Oh, right. So you can make an attack without. Alright, saying that. Oh, wait a minute. It did say something about surprise, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Right. Okay. Right. Let's grab you. Weapon attack. That's the T smash. Sure. We'll do that then, I guess. Attack you in the center. Right. You wanna do this? Those are clones, remember that much. That's the range target. Fuck off. Right, let's grab you. And we'll drop you here. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Right, so you can attack that guy. 20 shield, so we'll have to increase the shield in the next turn. Yeah, we'll have to increase the shield in the next turn. That's cool. Right, good. Clone's almost dead at least. Okay, so that's going to splash as well. That wipes out 3. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Good night. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Alright. You beat their silly arses to a pulp and make them run. Sorry, Master Dwarf, we'll go now. You return home and hopefully confidently enough to face any challenge that may throw at you. Alright, so Northgard lost 17 health and Sarok lost 15 as well. So 17 and 15. Okay, watch him leave. Congratulations, you have completed our tutorial and learned the basics of our card game mechanics. Remember, you can always replay this if you need to refresh any information. Now go, face the real Thea, if you dare. Pardon, if you dare. Okay, Human Bandit Warrior. Okay, cool. Alright. How long have I been recording for? 32 minutes? Do you know what? That would be a nice place to leave off, I think. So yeah, so we did the tutorial. I mean, I could go for 2 minutes, an hour. What time is it? Let me have a look. Yeah, do you know what? Let's make this an hour. Screw it. You guys want to see the gameplay, not just the tutorials. I could leave it here, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, here we go then. New game. Alright, select your god. Okay. So we got Maravit. Wisdom and knowledge flow in unsteady currents through our world, and I am the student. I seek no dominance, nor claims to hold the reins of such rivers. No. The mind and the soul will forever remain mysterious, and we, be it mortals or eternals, we can only gaze upon the surface of your giant oceans of misunderstanding. Spirit Walker, Sage, Keeper of the Keys of Knowledge and Mysticism. Those are the names childishly attached to my domains. I am but a mere servant of the wills of the ocean, a lone sailor seeking to enlighten others. Mortals forget that they're not the masters of our lands. They forget or reject it. But I am here to remind all of the power of the overworlds. Seek wisdom, fear not the unknown, weave the weeds of magic as your sword. Okay, so we get Unshaken Faith. You get 1 spiritual regeneration, 10 bonus to rituals, attribute. Okay. You also get Domain Magic. Divine Domain of the Mystical Forces, the bind all things, patron of witchcraft and wisdom, also leads closer darkness. Intellect. Divine Domain of the mind and knowledge, patron of logic and cold calculation, often at odds with its own divine. And we got Domain Neutral. God points 2. Use these to unlock god traits. You will get additional points for finishing. Okay. Also, we've got a bunch of others. I guess we need to play the game in order to unlock these. Or we can unlock these with the god points. Right, I get it. There's a good few of them, isn't there? There is. Okay, and the other option we've got is Stryborg. The world has shattered. Earth has moved and oceans flooded our homes. No longer can we stay in one place. We must move, conquer, explore. For the winds of the north I bear the ice will to fight. For the winds of the west I will bless your travels with swiftness. From the currents of the east I will whisper wisdom, and form the warm embrace of the southern breeze. I will give comfort on your journeys forwards. I was once a spirit of the winds, free, wild, and untamed. But I heard the call of the cosmic tree as the earth crumbled beneath it. I was called by my brothers and sisters. I was called by my people who raised their hands to the skies and asked for good winds. I am now the god of the journey, a pathfinder, a path giver, a guide. Come with me into the winds and know true freedom. Right, favorable winds. Start with a Straubogg's Raft. +2 movement points when traveling water. Domain light. Divine domain born out of eternal light. Patron of justice and directness. A movable pillar of truth, but also stagnation at times. Harmony. Harmony, divine domain of peace and order, often akin to light. Patron of diplomacy and traditional, and often at odds with chaos. Neutral. Okay. Right, well, it turns to 2. Personally, I think out the 2, the one that's going to give us the better... I think the ones that's going to give us the better benefit is going to be Maravit. We've got Shaken Faith, +1 spiritual regeneration, 10 buffs to ritual attribute, +4 spiritual shielding. You get immediate access to the Moonbridge ritual. We also have the domain intellect, magic, and neutral, which I don't know what all that is yet. But with honorable winds, we just get a Straubogg's Wrath, which is 2 movement points for traveling water. How often are we going to be traveling in water? That's the question. So I think what we'll do is we'll just let's go with Maravit then. Difficulty. Okay then. Master of Trust. Okay, Gary. All right. Slow progression, camp and hiding. Auto resolve. Yeah, let's just go on normal difficulty. Just normal. Maximum total cost of traits 5. Group carry bonus per character 400. World progression is normal. Village and camp hiding is slow. Okay. Challenge difficulty increase is small. Auto resolve efficiency is normal. Overflow gathering half true. Okay. Dismantle 25%. Rogue group spawn rate is normal. Reinforcement range season. Start season autumn. Runes. Manual saves not allowed. Fuck that. Manual saves are allowed just in case. Let's go multiplayer 150. Well, we're just gonna go allowed because it's easier for the let's play display. Right, I think that'll do then. Right, let's get started. And next. Oh, okay. Okay. I think... How much of my face cam is hiding the... Oh, it's not hiding that much. Okay, let's go. Okay, so, we can assign traits. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Begin with an additional character, human scavenger, human scoundrel, human children, scoundrel and rat, add warrior, got 2 god points, craftsman, wouldn't mind a craftsman actually, I think craftsman would be pretty good. Saying that though, a gatherer would be nice as well. Add character, goblin child, seasoned. You start with 5/10 times of random gems of the crow pet. Begin with basic food and 1 piece of equipment. Okay, so we can have... Okay, so we can have 1 of these, and that's it. Okay, I think personally, we're going to be doing a lot of gathering and a lot of stuff, I think. How many can I drag down? Let's have a look. So we can do 1 there. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. And then can we drag... Can we drag this down? Oh, okay, so we can only have 4 out of 5 card points. Okay, that's fine then. Right, if that's the case then, yeah, let's add the scavenger. That'd be good for scavenging, obviously. Want a gatherer? Definitely want a gatherer. Do we take the scoundrel and rat? Sure. I mean, I think it might be story-wise. But we got 1 more, so maybe we take Granny's Pantry, I think. Granny's Pantry might be pretty nice. Can we take Crow's Hidden Gems? We can as well. There we go, 1 more point, which I think will add the Craftsman. No, that's 2. The Craftsman's 2, so it'll have to be a scoundrel or children. I think children can grow up, so we'll take children as well. It'll be useful later on. Auto-select. What's auto-select? Alright, so with auto-select with the scavenger. Is that right? Let me just do this. Auto-select. Scavenger, scoundrel, rat, warrior, children. Do you know what? Let's just go with that. I don't really have anything I could think of beforehand, so we'll just go with this. Okay, God's Chosen. Okay. Right, here we go. Here you decide who will be the God's Chosen. The character will be important to the quest time. The Chosen can be of any class you start with, including any additional characters you may have selected from the God traits. Don't forget to give them a name. Okay. Sweet then. Alright, so... What's it got? Human Scavenger. Abandoned by the gods long ago. This, okay, so we got Human Scoundrel, we got the Rat. Children as well. Oh, can we choose the name? Oh no, wait a minute, character class. Let's just take Scavenger for default. Or we could take Human Warrior. Let's take the Scavenger. Yeah, we'll go Daffy. Old Faithful. There we go. Let's see. I like that one. That's pretty cool. Nah, we'll go with this one. This sounds really cool. Male, sure. Next. Ah, we could choose our world shape. Do you want the big... Okay, so we got islands. The world consists of a set of islands. Each island will be a single biome, and creatures from more difficult areas will not cross over. But we've got Pangaea. Or Pangaea. Most of the landmass will be located on a single island, but other small islands are likely. One island can have more than one biome and may be able to encounter more difficult enemies there. It is only recommended for experienced players. Okay, well, we'll go over that. What size? Medium, large? We'll go large. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. There we go. Finally, Thea. Or Thea. Interesting. Okay, this is gonna be really good. Alright, so we're into 40 minutes already, so we'll do about 10, 20, just set up our... Basically set our feet up, and then we'll call it there. I'm not sure how long these episodes will be. There might be an hour, maybe, we'll see. But we'll do an hour just to set ourselves up. I mean, I could have ended with the tutorial, but let's see what's about.
Hello there, Chosen. Welcome into the service of the gods. As I am a believer myself, I am happy to be the one to guide you.
Okay, Cosmic Seed. Cosmic Seed is the fruit of the Cosmic Tree itself, a sacred material given to the mortals by the gods to help rebuild Thea. Ask who he is exactly.
Theodore's the name, but little old me is not relevant here. You are. I am here to tell you of some basic rules and hand over any divine objects that may have been bestowed upon you. First and foremost, the Cosmic Seed.
Cosmic Seed?
Yes, Thea is far from a land of prosperity. Darkness was defeated long ago, but it is not gone. It lurks in the corners and attacks at night. The Shattering tears the earth asunder, and a scorching light takes hold of folk without protection.
And how does it relate to the seed?
The seed, and others like it, is a gift of the divine. A piece of the cosmic tree itself. It can grant great boons, and it allows you to set up a village and provide divine protection there. But if you wish for the life of a traveler, or if you are skilled enough to create another seed one day, this seed can be used to forge divine artifacts, or even bring back a comrade from the clutches of death.
So one cannot build villages without a seed?
Indeed, you'll catch on fast. Without the seed or different means that other factions may possess, a village attracts the cursed light and is taken by it within days. And if somehow that does not happen, terrors of darkness will drive your folk insane. This is how it has been in Thea for many centuries now. It is why we struggle still to survive just another day.
Ask if there's anything else you know.
I may pop up now and again to tell you things, but for now, you must take your first steps into this hostile land. Remember to check for resources on the map for gathering. Set up camp for craft and cooking, and check your inventory to make sure you are well equipped. Here, have some wood, so you may heal when camping. My advice is to explore, learn the ropes, and only then decide on a settlement.
Okay, thank you for the advice and leave. So we get 11 wood, we get 15 meat. Okay, we also get 2 research points. Gather enough of these and you will earn an advancement point, which you can use to unlock new resources, equipment recipes, buildings, or rituals. Experience points. Collect those will allow your characters to level up, improving their attributes and skills. Experience points divided equally amongst all members of the group. Okay. And there we go. Right, okay, so moving around. To move your group from one tile to another, click on the group to select it. Press and hold the right mouse button over another tile. Traveling uses up movement points, depending on the terrain type. Use your... Okay, so use the camera using the keyboard, that's completely fine. Before you venture into the dangers of Thea, take a look at your equipment and assign your characters any unused items they may carry. Click on the group to open the radio menu, and press the equip button. When you have finished your actions, press the Earn Turn button located at the bottom right corner of the screen. Right, okay. That's a quest, Theodore. Okay. That's interesting. Right, let's have a look at the equipment. Let's have a look. Okay, a character's equipment greatly influences how they perform during a challenge and skills they can use. You can assign any unused items to your people to improve their abilities, drag and drop an item in the character to do that. Be careful not to go over a character's carry limit. If they are over encumbered, they will suffer penalties. Interesting. Alright, so we got a crow, and we have iron medium armor, increased shielding. Okay, so we have a Jijana, amber club, rather primitive but still quite capable blunt. Alright, so that's child, obviously. We also don't have anything there. Defi has the bone wand. Yes, I think. Yeah. We also have a boar, trained boar, summon boar, increased movement base. That's fine. Leather artifact, a small, well-crafted item of cultural importance, is easy to carry around in one hand. Can deal splash damage around the main target. Jesus. Add mental shielding. Interesting. Hemwana. Mihalina. We have an amber crossbow. We also have a rat. And we have Yaviga. Okay, so we got the two children. We have the human scavenger. Notes, tags, skills and effects. Brute force, child grown up. This child will grow into an adult once the counter reaches 0. Okay. We also have Hunter's Mark. Mark your prey to show it to others. Interesting. Okay. Defi has Thrash Attack. Scavengers are good at gathering stuff, but if needed, they can toss it at the enemy too. Good to know. Increased gathering. Gatherer has a knack for gathering. Good. We also have Craftsman has a knack for crafting. Oh, that's good. We got really lucky there. Okay, from equipment, pet boar, and we have weapon. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh, we could change names. Oh, perfect. Okay then. I don't know if these are male or female, so they look like they're all fucking female except for me, to be fair. So yeah, I'll leave names the way it is. A low morale. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Strength of the Swarm. More rats, more problems. Strength of the Swarm. Gab for a Thrash Attack. Oh, that's Defi. I need... Oh, no. Wait a minute. Ah, right. Okay. Hello. Brute force child growing up. Hurry up. Whatever your friend is doing, they need to do it quicker. Good. -1 delay. I like it. Rat. Strength of the Swarm. Showing off in a brawl, they only get your teeth kicked in, but you know how to shine in a conversation. Alright, bite and brute force, and of course we have battle orders, parry and brute force. Okay, so who's gonna get the crow then? Because the crow is one perception, 2 rituals, and we also have the iron armor. Can anyone equip the iron armor? We'll give it to you. There we go. What's your class? Scoundrel, right? Something like that. Okay, let's close that. Okay, so we've got inventory, we've got camp. Set up camp. Camp allows health, craft nearby. Okay, let's have a look. So how many movement points we've got? Apparently we've got 4 movement points. Anything else? No, we can't. Right, so we're gonna have to end turn then.
So, as tradition has it, your god sent me to guide your first steps on this new and bewildering island. To get us started, check what resources you have near you. There's a toggle right next to the mini-map.
Okay. Nod.
If you have food and wood, they are always good to stock up on. You need both to heal when camped, and you need a variety of foods to better heal your mental wounds and keep morale high. Oh, and do you know what it means that you are chosen?
No.
You are all followers of your deity, but your gods speak and act through the chosen. They have a special bond. So if you die, that's it. Your god loses power and game over. Now, ready for the task I have for you?
So you're saying if the main character dies, that's game over? Don't say. Yeah.
Good. Finally, my first task for you. Cook or find me some more food, please. To do it, set up camp and choose nice stone oven icon to cook. Later, you can also craft high tier 4+ materials there. Or the basket to gather food from the land. This is making me hungry, so hurry up. He disappears.
Fucking bastard. Alright, so we got more. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to cook then. Alright, camp. Okay, gathering. The screen shows you people on the left and nearby resources on the right. To assign a character to a gathering task, drag and drop them onto a selected resource or press the green button. It may take more than one turn to complete a task depending on the character's gathering skill. Okay. Well, there's nowhere to gather. Village information. Okay, so 6. We got 15 turns of food, 11 of fuel. We've got no hiding. That's a bit of research. Okay. Still got my webcam off. Group information. Alright, food management. The screen allows you to manage your group's fuel and food and fuel usage. You can restrict specific kinds or even decide to not allow any new food or fuel items they collect. Keep in mind, the more kinds of food your people can use, the better the morale. High morale provides better bonuses and also used to replenish mental hit points sanity. Morale bonuses panel shows your morale of all characters in this group at a glance. Okay. Okay, so we're doing all that. That's completely fine. We also have the grandma's pantry, so we got some extra stuff. Equipment. Oh, right. So this is where we could change equipment, maybe. There you go. Have the crow. That's good. We'll give him a crow. Okay, not bad then. All right. So we got gathering, crafting. Can we craft? Right, so we don't have any of the components to do anything like that. The wood, malachite, whatever you want to call it. I call it malachite. Right, let's cancel that. Cooking and composites. Okay, so we can also cook. Right. So let's add the meat. Add the berries, maybe. Roulada. Roulada is a nice chunk of meat rolled with veggies, herbs, and anything else you found in bait. Okay, so let's confirm that. Let's throw 2 people on to do that, so it's going to take 1 turn to make one of those. That's fine. Can we do anything in terms of research? Let's just throw whatever on. 6 turns, it's completely fine. Rituals. Can we do a ritual? It's a spiritual ritual. Each group member recover part of their faith. Moonbridge. Upon completion, instant transports all people and their cargo to whatever group located to the nearest of them. Okay, well that's fine then I guess. Close. And then what? And then what do we do? Do we just end the turn again? Okay.
Yummy. Well
There
done.
we go.
And here, one must have a good drink too. Now, the same way you cooked, you can also craft equipment and later buildings in your village. You can also design recipes to see how they will turn out.
Okay, so we get 16 nut tincture. Nut tincture, if it sounds suspicious, then it probably is, so consume at your own risk. Okay, keep listening.
Oh, and if you make special food, you need to save for something. Or, more likely, you gather good wood or better food and you do not want it eaten or burnt. Make sure to exclude them. You will find a looking glass icon in your camp on the top left side. And don't forget to spend your research points. You can see your research tree at the top right corner. So, now that you have this sorted, I know of an abandoned house you can explore. Who knows what mysteries you will uncover there? Remember to check your inventory before you venture out.
Perfect. Okay, so we get 3 research points and experience points. Alright, so let's have a look at this advancement. Holy shit, okay. Alright. This screen allows you to spend any advancement points on new materials, crafting recipes, and buildings. Press these buttons to view each category. So we got food, okay. Materials and equipment recipes unlock in random order each playthrough, but you can see the details before you spend your advancement points by clicking on a recipe. Each recipe requires that you unlock at least one parent node that leads to it. For example, crystal wood can only be attained after unlocking either diamond or ancient wood. Advancement points are rewarded each time you collect enough research points, RPs. RPs are given after completing events, building a school, or researching terrain and cultural artifacts. Okay. So we got 1 point to spend at the minute. Okay, so let's think about this. So what we need to focus on right now is we need to focus on... How big's the tree, by the way? Oh, it's actually quite decent. God's branch. Right, so obviously there's no point in trying to spend one yet. See, in my opinion, what I gather from this, it's best if you keep your points until you run into a material that you can gather. So for example, if I were to choose gold, for example, when are we going to run into gold? What if we run into, I take it as steel? Yeah, steel. Silver, yeah, you know what I mean? Okay, so we also got equipment as well. So we also have axes, swords, armors, shields, jewelry, ranged weapons, artifacts, scrolls, okay. Alright, so goblin recipes, dishes and drinks for goblins, okay. Grandma's treats, buildings and rituals. Replace idol. Create bog buys. Create character bog buys that will fight and work for you. Will perish after 5 turns. Summon boat. It's not too bad. Lumber mill. Wishing well. Herbalist hut. Dwelling. School. Forge. Warehouse. Curse removal. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so we need to move to there. Right, well, anyway, folks, I think I'll leave it here, actually. It seems to be this abandoned house is supposed to be the next quest. So, yeah. Right, so let's talk about this. So, overall, I think this game is going to be fucking fantastic. I can't see it being in linear. I mean, it's giving that thought of linearity, but I have a feeling we're going to break away and start doing our own stuff. There's going to be a lot of, I'm going to say a lot of micromanagement. There's a lot of things I'm going to have to keep an eye on. So I wasn't expecting this level of, not difficulty, but attention to detail. So I'm going to have to take my time. That's why I said we'll take it slow, because I don't know what I'm doing. Do I feel overwhelmed? A little bit, but of course that will come with experience. So yeah, so overall it's pretty cool. I gotta admit though, the game looks beautiful, and this music is beautiful as well, and I do love the storytelling as well, so this is going to be a really, really good game. So yeah, so I think this is actually my first, I mean, you can definitely see why I say it's quite civilizationary, you know, with the movements and stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So if I like this game, I might give Civilization a try. I've never played Civilization in my life, so it should be alright, eh? Okay, so yeah, so anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. Please, leave a like in the episode if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below any thoughts or opinions. What do you think of the game? Do you think it looks good? Do you think it'll be a good watch, a good howl? You know, that sort of malarkey. Subscribe if you haven't already. New episodes every day. Links down below. Check them if you wish. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. I hope to see you next time. Take care.
Setting.